gave me. Hair was not done. It looked like you just say, okay, let's just go wet his hair. Ring around his mouth. Because you don't keep it moisturized. You didn't moisturize it. You didn't put no lotion on it. Spider-Man had no big... I didn't pay Spider-Man. So why Spider-Man here?
A really big day for work, and I get online and I see all of this really bad negative stuff about this lady saying all of this stuff about my child. It really, really hurt my feelings. We're very upset about it. We're very hurt. Like, I don't understand how you talk about a child like that, especially publicly online and comparing children and saying all of this bad stuff. If you haven't saw the video, I want everybody to go. I saw it on the Neighborhood Talk, so go over there and check that video out of this lady speaking so horribly about my child. Also, we've never had any collabs, and she didn't spend thousands. It was like a one-time promo. That was it. I don't know what all of the other stuff is about, but it was really, really, really disgusting, the stuff that you said, and we are very, very hurt about those comments. They really bothered us. My lawyer is already working, and he will be in contact with you very, very soon.
Hello everyone, it's Roland from My Goodies Store, and in today's video we are going to talk about a lady who owns the brand 9 La Marca, who allegedly paid Ari Fletcher, who's a social media influencer and who also shares a child with a rapper G Herbo. The child's name is Yosan Santana, and allegedly the owner of 9 La Marca paid Ari to promote her brand. So she said that, as you heard in the clip before, she said she paid thousands of dollars, but you heard how she was talking bad about the little boy that had nothing to do with anything. You know, if you were unsatisfied, you're not satisfied with the services that you receive, you reach out to Ari's team, reach out to Ari. But nope, she decided to talk about the little boy, even though she did put out a statement. She wasn't talking about nobody's child, but she mentioned Spider-Man. Everybody knows Yosan loves Spider-Man, and in the picture there was Spider-Man on the floor. And if you go on her page, there was nobody else that had Spider-Man. So yeah, you was talking about people's children for no reason. But anyway, but you heard that Ari, the second clip where Ari was saying that she was hurt, and of course what she said was disgusting, because you dragging a child for what? And Ari said that her lawyer is on top of it and will be reaching out to this lady very soon. Maybe something will come of it, maybe it will not, but it is not a good look for her brand. And we're going to examine the statement that she put out there. And then this is the thing: if you have a business, and we have to be careful with social media, when you have a following, you have followers and stuff like that. Many people use their following, their influence that they have on the following, in a good way, and some people use it in a bad way. So because Ari is a controversial person, so she probably is betting on people to side with her, and that did not happen, because of course she went after a child that had nothing to do with it. So let's take a look at her statement. So this is the statement that she put out there. It says, "I wasn't talking about nobody's child. I talked about the content I received for the money I put in. I'm a mom myself, okay? That's why you don't talk about people's kids. I waited 2 months and did not receive the services I paid for." And that's the problem right there. So she already paid, send the products, send the clothing, and paid, and waited 2 months. Why you waited 2 months? You paid your business. That's when you should have been reaching out. Maybe, hey, let's give her the benefit of that. Maybe she was reaching out. Maybe she was reaching out to Ari. Maybe she was reaching out to the team, and they ignored her. But you still was not supposed to go to social media. There are ways to go about these things, because if you pay for a service, you could have taken this small claims court. Even if you didn't want to take it to small claims court, if you wanted to go to social media, you didn't even have to go in depth. The problem people have is because she went after the little child. The child had nothing to do with this. You was unsatisfied. You were not satisfied with the services. You could have had all your receipts. Look, I reached out on this day. I reached out on this day. No response. No response. And say, and then you could have do that, whether you do a live or tithe or do a post. I reached out to you several times for service that I paid for, I didn't receive. You don't even have to go into detail. So you could bring, so you can, she was ignoring you so that you can get her attention, but you don't go into too much detail because you're trying to get your money. So you don't want to get the person upset, but you're trying to get their attention. You could have get attention. I reached out to you because I was not satisfied with a service that I did not receive. And then you wouldn't have looked that bad, but you went the time you had your chance to go on social media, and what did you use it for? To talk about bad about a child, which was not good. She said, I felt I was treated less than and not important. Please do not take my words out of context and make it more than what it was. I apologize if this message got misconstrued, but I put a lot into my brand, and I take my brand seriously, and I would for others to do the same. If you took your brand seriously, you would not have went about it this way. And many times people think, since they see this person has a big following, let them promote my brand. But with big following, you have to pay a lot of money for them to promote your brand. Rather you go maybe to somebody that don't have the amount of followers that Ari has, and set up like a monthly, hey, how much would you charge me for a monthly fee so you can promote my brand weekly? And then when you start building a bigger base, a bigger following base, then you could go to somebody with like a Ari. But it's best to set up like a plan, and have a person that has influence, and people actually listen to them, because some people, they may have a lot of following, but their followers don't rock with them like that. If they promote something, nobody checks for them. So you have to look at what type of person that person is, and then you have the person promotes you if it's every week, every day, I don't know, every 2 weeks or whatever. You have the person keep on talking about your brand, because you're building your brand. You're not a Polo, you're not a Hermes, you're not a Gucci yet. So that's how those people got popular. They keep on promoting themselves. Everywhere you see Fashion Nova, they got different people, different places. People kept on seeing it. And then now Fashion Nova, look how Fashion Nova is. So you have to look at it in that aspect for marketing. So don't just do this big old thing for thousands of dollars. Don't even know how much it was, but look at it on a smaller scale, and then you work your way up. This is the business page on Instagram, and this thing was pinned. He was pinned. See, the post was pinned, and then now she's unsatisfied. But why did you pin it? She didn't go on her Instagram page, business page. She went on her TikTok page she went live on her TikTok page to talk about this. Of course, social media always watching people. So somebody probably screen recorded it and sent it to the neighborhood talk, and then this is where we're at today. But this could have been handled in a better way. First of all, the fact that you waited all that time, from then I was going to be asking for a refund. I would have just that was most likely your sign to say, no, you shouldn't go that way. Because not everybody could, work with certain people. So that was like a sign to tell you, no, you should go another way. But nope, you continue. Or maybe you were asking for a refund and you didn't get it, and they just reluctantly posted. Who knows? We don't know. But the fact that you had to wait 2 months, and then she posted this on July 3rd, it didn't get as much traction. She probably was expecting for it to get more. She didn't get it for the amount of money that she paid, allegedly. So probably got upset, and then this is why. But when you are a business person, you have to put all emotions aside. You cannot make decisions based on emotion. And this was an emotional decision to go on TikTok and to blast a child that had nothing to do. His mom said, "Come here, son, put this clothes on, let me take a picture of you." That little boy had nothing to do with this. So that was a very emotional decision, and you cannot be emotional in business because it's not good. Yeah, you may gain some followers and stuff like that, but what type of people are following? Probably just to follow you to see what's going on, but they're not there to actually support you because look what you're doing. So you're already messing up your brand before it even takes off. So let this be a lesson for everyone in business. Be careful. If you pay for a service and it's taking a long time or whatever for you to even get the service, come on, ask for a refund. Don't wait for months, for weeks, and then you want to do something right away. And there's a way to go about doing things, and that's not blasting people, because the people could say, "Oh, why she need to use her son to be doing promotions?" Maybe she's using that money to build his college fund. Because we can say whatever you want to say, but say, I would never do that because you don't have the opportunity. I'm sure if you had the opportunity, you probably would have did the same thing too. If Ari can prove that, hey, the fact that you blasted her, the promotion that she did for you, and that affected how much money she made, then that's on you. We got to think logically when we are in business, not emotionally. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in another video. Bye.